Lesson: Principles of International Commercial Contracts. The principles of international commercial contracts form the backbone of global trade, offering a framework that facilitates cross-border transactions by harmonizing contractual norms and practices. At the heart of these principles is the UNIDROIT Principles of International Commercial Contracts, which provide a comprehensive and flexible set of rules designed to govern international business agreements. These principles are particularly valuable because they are crafted to offer guidance in the absence of specific national laws, thus serving as a neutral legal framework that parties from different jurisdictions can agree upon. One of the core principles is the concept of freedom of contract, which allows parties to negotiate the terms and conditions of their agreements without undue interference. This principle empowers businesses to tailor contracts to meet their specific needs, fostering innovation and efficiency. However, it is crucial to ensure that the exercise of this freedom is balanced with adherence to public policy and mandatory rules. A practical tool to achieve this balance is the implementation of contract templates that incorporate standard clauses aligned with international norms. These templates can be customized while ensuring compliance with overarching legal principles, thereby reducing the risk of disputes and enhancing contractual certainty. The principle of good faith and fair dealing is another cornerstone of international commercial contracts, mandating that parties act honestly and fairly throughout the contractual relationship. This principle is particularly relevant in negotiations, performance, and enforcement of contracts. To operationalize this, businesses can adopt a framework of best practices that includes transparent communication, timely disclosure of relevant information, and equitable conduct. An illustrative case that underscores the importance of good faith is the landmark decision in Yam Seng Petit Ltd v. International Trade Corporation Ltd, where the court emphasized the obligation of parties to uphold standards of honesty and fairness in contractual dealings. The UNIDROIT principles also highlight the significance of contractual interpretation, advocating for a purposive approach that seeks to ascertain the true intent of the parties. This involves considering the language of the contract, the context of the transaction, and the conduct of the parties. A practical application of this principle is the use of contract management software equipped with artificial intelligence to analyze and interpret contractual language. Such tools can assist in identifying potential ambiguities and ensuring that contracts are aligned with the parties' objectives, thereby minimizing the risk of misinterpretation and litigation. The principle of pacta sunt servanda, which upholds the sanctity of contracts, is a fundamental tenet of international commercial law. This principle reinforces the binding nature of agreements and underscores the expectation that parties will fulfill their contractual obligations. However, it is equally important to recognize the need for flexibility in certain circumstances, such as unforeseen events or changes in business conditions. The incorporation of force majeure and hardship clauses in contracts provides a practical mechanism to address such contingencies. These clauses delineate the conditions under which contractual obligations may be suspended or renegotiated, offering a structured approach to managing risk and uncertainty. In the realm of international commercial contracts, the principle of proportionality plays a pivotal role in ensuring that contractual remedies are commensurate with the breach in question. This principle advocates for a measured response that balances the interests of both parties, preventing excessive penalties or disproportionate remedies. A practical framework to implement this principle involves the adoption of liquidated damages clauses that specify predetermined compensation for specific breaches. These clauses should be carefully drafted to reflect a genuine pre-estimate of loss, thereby providing clarity and predictability in the enforcement of contractual rights. The UNIDROIT principles also emphasize the importance of dispute resolution mechanisms that are efficient, fair, and conducive to preserving business relationships. Arbitration and mediation are widely recognized as effective tools for resolving international commercial disputes, offering a confidential and flexible alternative to litigation. Businesses can enhance their dispute resolution strategies by incorporating arbitration clauses that specify the seat of arbitration, governing rules, and the choice of arbitrators. Mediation, on the other hand, provides an opportunity for parties to engage in facilitated negotiation, fostering amicable settlements and preserving commercial partnerships. A notable case study that illustrates the application of these principles is the arbitration between Dow Chemical and Kuwait Petroleum Corporation. The dispute centered on a joint venture agreement, and the arbitration tribunal's decision emphasized the importance of good faith, equitable conduct, and the sanctity of contracts. This case highlights how adherence to international principles can guide the resolution of complex commercial disputes and reinforce the integrity of contractual relationships. Statistics from the International Chamber of Commerce reveal that the number of international arbitration cases has been steadily increasing, reflecting the growing reliance on arbitration as a preferred method of dispute resolution. This trend underscores the importance of equipping professionals with the knowledge and skills to effectively navigate the arbitration process and leverage its benefits in managing cross-border disputes. In conclusion, the principles of international commercial contracts offer a robust framework for structuring, interpreting, and enforcing agreements in the global marketplace. By embracing these principles, businesses can enhance their contractual proficiency, mitigate risks, and capitalize on opportunities in international commerce. The integration of practical tools and frameworks, such as contract templates, AI-driven contract analysis, and well-crafted dispute resolution mechanisms, provides actionable insights that professionals can implement directly. As the landscape of international trade continues to evolve, a deep understanding of these principles will empower contract law specialists to navigate the complexities of cross-border transactions with confidence and precision.